NBA players are often treated like gods, millions of fans hanging on their every move, with a level of influence most could only dream of. But sometimes, in the blink of an eye, everything can come crashing down. One bad decision, one wrong comment, or one unforgettable moment can make fans turn their backs in an instant. Today, we're looking at 10 times when NBA stars lost their fan base. Moments that completely shifted careers, damaged legacies, and, in some cases, changed the entire landscape of the league. Let's dive into the other side of fame in the NBA. And if you want more behind-the-scenes stories like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. November 19th, 2004. A date forever etched in NBA infamy. What started as a regular season game between the Pacers and Pistons spiraled into chaos. The Pacers had a heck of a team, recalled Pistons broadcaster George Blahar. Ron Artest made a couple of bad mistakes. It began with a hard foul by Artest on Ben Wallace. Wallace shoved him, tensions flared, then Artest bizarrely lay on the scorer's table. Suddenly, a fan hurled a beer at him. Artest charged into the stands, igniting an all-out brawl between players and fans. "It was nuts," said sports radio personality Mike Stone. Detroit got a horrible national reputation. The fans went overboard. The fallout was brutal. Artest was suspended for the season, 73 games, the longest non-drug-related suspension in NBA history. Fans vilified him. His reputation took years to recover, even after changing his name to Metta World Peace. In 2022, Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving lit a spark that turned into a wildfire, costing him millions of fans and major financial deals. It all started with a single tweet, a link to an anti-Semitic documentary. A little spark ignites a great fire. At first, Irving stood his ground, refusing to apologize or recognize the harm. But the backlash was swift and brutal. The Nets suspended him for at least 5 games without pay, declaring him unfit to be associated with the team. As the BBC reported in November 2022, US basketball star Kyrie Irving has apologized after he was suspended by his club, the Brooklyn Nets, amid allegations of anti-Semitism. But the damage didn't stop there. Nike dropped him, ending his hugely successful signature shoe deal. Easy come, easy go. Fans who once marveled at his magic now questioned his judgment and integrity. Irving eventually apologized on Instagram, saying he was deeply sorry for the hurt and pain he caused. But as they say, the reputation of 1,000 years may be determined by the conduct of 1 hour. Once the face of the Philadelphia 76ers' future, Ben Simmons' downfall wasn't just a personal collapse. It felt like a betrayal to the fans who had once believed in him. Game 7 of the 2021 playoffs marked the turning point. In front of a home crowd, Simmons passed up an open dunk against the Atlanta Hawks, a moment that exposed his fear of the spotlight. The city, the fans, they all felt it. He went from a future star to the face of disappointment. Coach Doc Rivers, Joel Embiid, and the fans turned on him. He demanded a trade, skipped camp, and by the time he made his way to Brooklyn, the connection to the city was shattered, along with millions in fines and lost love from the fans who once cheered him on. The crown slipped. In the summer of 2010, LeBron James made a move that would send shockwaves through the NBA. The Decision, a 1-hour TV special where LeBron announced he was taking his talents to South Beach, turned him from Cleveland's golden boy to its most despised villain. But did he know the firestorm he was about to unleash? Cleveland fans were crushed, and the backlash was immediate. Burned jerseys, tearful fans, and pure heartbreak flooded news outlets. The spectacle itself felt like an insult to millions. LeBron's choice to team up with Dwyane Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami transformed him from a hero to one of the most controversial athletes ever. The phrase, "taking my talents to South Beach," became a symbol of arrogance and betrayal, with fans booing him relentlessly at every away game. Miami's success was undeniable, but it came with a price. When Kevin Durant joined the 73-win Warriors in 2016, it shocked everyone and had the whole NBA furious. After losing to them in the Western Conference Finals with the Oklahoma City Thunder, Durant's move to Golden State wasn't just controversial, it was a betrayal. Fans labeled him a ring chaser, and the backlash was explosive. Durant didn't just join any team. He joined a superpower that had already won a championship and shattered the regular season win record. His claim that this was the hardest road was instantly mocked. The reaction? Savage. Snake emojis flooded his social media, and his return to Oklahoma City, a sea of boos and custom cupcake shirts. Even casual fans felt this move crossed the line. Despite winning 2 championships and finals MVPs, Durant's legacy took a hit from which it never fully recovered. In 2007, the New York Knicks and their president, Isiah Thomas, were thrown into a scandal that rocked the sports world. A jury found Thomas guilty of sexually harassing Anucha Brown Sanders, a former team executive. The shocking details. Thomas admitted to harassing Brown Sanders in 2005, casually brushing it off with a "no love today." But the plot thickened. Thomas faced no personal financial penalty. Instead, Madison Square Garden, the Knicks' home, was forced to pay $11.5 million for its role in the harassment. The aftermath: a major blow to Thomas's reputation and the Knicks' image, leaving fans shaken and questioning the leadership of a once great basketball legend. The scandal left scars that would haunt Thomas and the team for years, forever changing the way they were perceived. In July 2003, Kobe Bryant was accused of sexually assaulting a 19-year-old hotel employee in Colorado, a scandal that would affect his public image. While Bryant admitted to sexual activity, he insisted it was consensual. He publicly apologized for adultery but denied any assault. The case attracted intense media attention, with the accuser's identity being leaked, leading to harassment. In September 2004, charges were dropped when the accuser chose not to testify, citing emotional distress. She later filed a civil suit, which was settled privately in 2005. Bryant lost millions in endorsements, and his fan base took a hit, although he regained some sponsors later. The incident remains a controversial chapter in his career, costing him both fans and reputation. In 2014, the NBA was rocked when Los Angeles Clippers owner Donald Sterling's racist comments were leaked, throwing the team into crisis. Stars Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan faced a painful dilemma: play for an owner who insulted their community, or take a stand and risk their season. Paul, also president of the NBA Players Association, was under immense pressure to act. Before Game 4 against the Warriors, the team staged a silent protest, wearing their warm-up shirts inside out to hide the Clippers logo. But many fans felt it wasn't enough, demanding a boycott instead. Days later, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver banned Sterling for life and fined him $2.5 million. The team was sold to Steve Ballmer, but the controversy left a lasting impact. It revealed an uncomfortable truth: players can lose fan support even when they're victims, and activism in sports comes with impossible expectations. In Game 2 of the 2025 NBA Western Conference semifinals, Draymond Green faced mounting challenges. After a confrontation with Naz Reid, Green received his 5th technical foul of the postseason, putting him just 2 fouls away from a suspension. Off the court, the tension escalated as Green was allegedly targeted with racial slurs by fans at the Target Center. One fan was ejected, while another left before being identified. In his post-game interview, Green condemned the stereotype of him as an angry black man, asserting his identity as a successful, educated black man. He criticized the narrative against him, challenging the unfair portrayal. The Timberwolves are investigating the incident, vowing to maintain a respectful and inclusive atmosphere. The superstar, who won't play? When Kawhi Leonard joined the Clippers in 2019, fans expected greatness. Instead, they got frustrated. Leonard's load management, skipping games to stay fresh for the playoffs, left fans and TV networks furious. You buy the ticket, but the star sits out. The breaking point? A $50,000 NBA fine after the Clippers misled the league about his health. Kawhi stood firm. "If I'm able to play, I'll play." But many weren't convinced. As marquee matchups passed without him, fans felt cheated, and broadcasters lost patience. The backlash: the NBA changed its rules to stop healthy stars from resting too often. Kawhi didn't just manage his load, he changed the league. These 10 controversies show how quickly public opinion can shift in pro sports. A player can spend years building their reputation only to see it collapse in a single moment, decision, or statement. Some, like LeBron James, rebuild their standing. Others never fully recover. Social media has amplified every misstep, putting NBA players under constant scrutiny. Their fame comes with the burden of non-stop judgment, where millions can turn against them overnight. The path from adoration to vilification is shockingly short. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.